Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. This video has a lot to cover, including the 160% price surge of Bitcoin, 7 real-world assets that you should pay attention to, and the countdown to 2024. We will discuss Coinbase and the recent regulatory approval that Bitwise funds in France have gained. I'm eagerly anticipating the release of Bitwise cryptocurrency holdings list. Here we will discuss XRP whales and their pump and dump strategies, and you may recall seeing the Bitwise promo about the Bitcoin ETF. Now is the time to use extreme caution, particularly around Solana. I have some serious news to share with you. We'll be discussing next week's events once they release a strong statement about the rumors surrounding their exchange. Once that, we'll provide you with an update on the price of H-bars. H-bars are huge for me, you know. I have been holding H-bar for a considerable amount of time. No need to waste any more time, I've got a big old bag and we're going to discuss pricing right now because H-bar has been sleeping. In and of itself, Bitcoin is 7% with a price of $2,303. Ethereum is up nearly 0.5%, coming in at $43,964. Even though USDC is still one of the top gainers, the fact that stable coins like XRP are pegged at $1.03 is terrifying. It hasn't budged a 2% in the last day, thus I think we should flip it for 62 cents. There may be some rough patches ahead for XRP, but we will reach an all-time high. Listen up, Ripple's fans, I'm about to spill the beans about XRP and my predictions for 2024. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Market capitalization for all cryptocurrencies $1,701 billion. That $1.75 trillion is within striking distance. Make a note of it today, since last Christmas Eve, Bitcoin has done 160%, according to this article in Bitcoin magazine. Let that sink in. The stock market is not rewarding you with such high gains. Savings plan, the 457, those investing funds aren't yielding a return of 160%. 10% is nice, but when you consider that Bitcoin has already entered its bull cycle, you can see that your investment has grown by 160% to 1.5x in just over a year. There will be a meteoric rise in this rate of increase. In my opinion, 300 to 400 the past year alone might have seen a 500% increase. Take a look at these 7 real-world asset trends for 2024, they're fascinating. The future of our most valuable asset, stable currency, will be unlocked by that. Here we have the foundation of programmable money, which can be used to tokenize treasuries, private credits, and NFTs, backed by DeFi. Would you care to look it up, folks? Why isn't back NFT fascinating? There are 7 tokenized deposits and wholesale, 5 consumer brands NFTs that are increasing customer involvement, 6 brands that are defying climate change, and regenerative finance. International financial transactions are being transformed by bank settlements. Quite intriguing, isn't it? What Ripple has been doing for the last 10 years is transforming the way cross-border monetary transactions are conducted. There is no longer any need to keep tens of trillions of dollars in dormant accounts all across the globe. In fact, such accounts are rapidly becoming obsolete. The global transfer of funds has not been enhanced by SWIFT. This will all change in the next decades, centuries, and beyond, particularly with the advent of stable coins and cryptocurrencies such as XRP, which can settle transactions anywhere in the globe in 2 or 3 seconds and transfer the funds instantly. The time it takes to complete a cross-border transaction has decreased from 3 to 5 days to 2 or 3 seconds, and its cost has gone up. You have entered the digital age. With Coinbase's continued growth and expansion, they have been approved as a virtual asset service provider in France. This is precisely what you were hoping to hear. Countries with clear regulations for the business are appealing to the 3rd largest cryptocurrency exchange, which has expressed its desire to become regulated. In my opinion, the crux of the matter is that the United States needs to address its crypto regulations if it wants to avoid losing the crypto sector to a crypto war, which is something I've been debating with the Securities and Exchange Commission about. We keep hearing that the laws and regulations are quite explicit and that everyone is supposed to be aware of them. After threatening to sue you unless you come in and talk to them, they eventually do just that. Completely perplexing. Does it make sense to offer a security when your organization has a legal team? That's what they tell you. As far as I can tell, the SEC has no idea what a cryptocurrency is. Bitcoin was referred to by the politician as Bitcoin. She was completely confused about what it was. It's ridiculous, but this is going to make a difference, people, the whole thing. In a bit, take a look at it. Bitwise has released an ad for their Bitcoin ETF, and we all know that they aren't spending money on the ad only to post it on Twitter. When they gain approval, you'll start seeing it everywhere. I recently seen an advertisement for it on YouTube, but have a look at their assets. 22% is in Bitcoin, and 67% is in Ethereum. Peruse XRP, the third most valuable asset. 57 cents. Clearly, this was as of December 1st, looking forward 23 days, is that $108? You can see that the price increase for Solana was $73 on December 1st. Is it any surprise that XRP is the third biggest holding here, given that Bitwise is aware of it? Is it their intention to know where it's going? Do you think they see XRP's potential? Okay, so I've had conversations with some major players in this field. And when they hear that I've built on top of the XRP ledger, they go on and on about how incredible that technology is and how massive XRP is going to be. Are you in agreement? Assets, such as Bitwise. As we examine the XRP price, think about BlackRock or any of these other massive organizations. Yes, I understand. Pay attention, I'm bored. Since 2017, I have held XRP. In the actual world, holding XRP isn't easy since every time other cryptocurrencies make a crazy move, XRP is the last one to react. But if you want to alter the global movement of money and interact with governments and banks, you need to know what XRP is doing. And you're attempting to persuade governments to update and improve their systems as well as banks to modernize their outdated ones. This process requires patience. The Fini SH line is in sight, though. When practical considerations become paramount, and institutional funding becomes an issue, particularly when it comes from the US, and they pull their funding out of cryptos that have already received official regulatory permission. They intend to store their capital there. I am only familiar with Bitcoin and XRP. For 62 cents, okay, I see. Does boron it's coming? We're going to set a new record. Lots of people are messaging me, and you keep telling me that I will have a crystal ball in 2024. I would give you my best guess or tell you what I think. We're checking out every single one. I think the summer is when XRP might potentially achieve that parabolic blow-off peak, thus we should see him on his bull run by then. Who can say? We'll have to wait and see how high the parabolic blow-up cap goes. Has an ETF been authorized? Is it too early for institutions to join the space? Is the top-tier bank that will help Palau convert its currency to US dollars using XRP yet received it? Are there any other significant announcements on the horizon for XRP? What kind of practicality can we expect from it? Today, Ripple and a number of other central banks made announcements about their plans to use XRP or the XRP ledger as collateral for stablecoins. A great deal is up in the air. My research suggests that a safe bet may be anywhere from 3 to 6.5 cents per XRP. Rest assured. Where do you think we could go if we begin to explore parabolic blow-off tops? We're aiming for XRP prices between $17 to $24, with $20 XRP putting you in the $1 trillion market cap range. No big deal. To rule out the possibility of XRP having a $1 trillion market value, we estimate a total of 4 to 7 trillion with a possible explosion peak of about 17 trillion. Trust me when I say you're crypto ignorant. You could argue that XRP has maintained its position as a top 10 coin, or perhaps a top 5 coin, against all the false information and hype that has surrounded it. I can guarantee you that we will continue to rank among the top 3. Another XRP to Bitcoin surge wouldn't shock me. 3D, 650, secure targets. I enjoy listening. And I often find that my predictions about the future are often drastically wrong. However, I will receive $6 if I inform you that XOP is going to be $70. You will feel let down. I'd rather be on the sidelines, and this thing will show me that I'm incorrect by shooting up and doubling my targets, then we can all sit pretty. All I know is that it's coming. The time has come. The SEC litigation are behind us, and the bull runs have begun. Our regulations are clear, our central banks are in place, and Palau is joining us for Tier 1. Bank of America will be returning to our side. Graham will also jump on board with the money. The United Arab Emirates and Australia both have central banks, while Japan's SBI and its 62 branches are still a part of the picture. This is where we're going to get to, because as Bobway has mentioned before, all it takes is 2 banks to start using it, and then the rest of the financial institutions will follow suit once they see the benefits of the technology and the money they can save. Went on somewhat of a tirade there. Pay attention, there is more news to report. For the time being, we will continue with the current video format and then transition to another one. I am going to end this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.